Manhunt is over. Grant Hardin, an escaped convicted murderer and former police chief, has been captured.
We have now learned he was tracked down today at 3:45. He was caught in Stone County, less than 2 miles away from the Calico Rock prison. Hardin escaped from that prison nearly 2 weeks ago.
And so now that hunt finally coming to an end. It's been 2 weeks of anxiety in that part of the state.
Yeah, but lawmakers are still demanding answers on how he got out. THV 11's Rebecca Brown joins us live in the studio with more on how the state is responding. Rebecca.
Faith and Rowley, as we know, Grant Hardin slipped by security in what the Department of Corrections called a, quote, makeshift police uniform. Now the legislative panel overseeing the DOC is now pledging a full investigation into how this happened.
We obviously have a problem when the worst of the worst offenders are escaping and out on the streets.
Republican Senator Tyler Dees is referring to the man dubbed the devil in the Ozarks. Grant Hardin walked out of the Calico prison last Sunday in broad daylight. While law enforcement continues a relentless search, his breakout is now sparking serious concern at the state level.
Mr. Hardin is a violent offender. He's a psychopath murderer. In fact, there's a reason we locked him up.
Senator Dees serves on a key legislative subcommittee that reviews operations inside Arkansas's correctional system. He and fellow lawmakers recently sent a letter to the state's Board of Corrections calling for a full review of Hardin's escape.
6-year-old locked up since 2017.
He is just an evil man. He should not be trusted.
In one word, I would say he is a sociopath.
Some of his victims and their families truly terrified.
I mean, it just seems so unreal. I mean, how does this happen?
Cheryl Tillman is the sister of James Appleton, who Grant Hardin pleaded guilty to murdering in 2017. Hardin shot Appleton in the head. Investigators found his body in his truck.
What happened? Somebody shot this old boy.
I got a phone call from a lady that said that my brother was on a hill. It looked like he was slumped over the steering wheel.
Cheryl says James, a water department employee for the city, was often at odds with Hardin.
Grant was very hard to get along with. They didn't have a very good relationship.
The family says they don't understand why Hardin would kill James.
He could never give us a reason why this happened. And that's all we ever wanted, was a reason why.
That night of the murder, Hardin was arrested.
Can I get a lawyer?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to.
It's up to you.
But obviously something's going on and I need one.
Can you stand up for me? Alright, go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. Being placed under arrest for capital murder.
Nathan Smith helped prosecute Hardin's case.
He had a sample drawn from him for DNA comparisons, and as a result of that, it was proven that he was the offender in an unsolved rape case from 1997, and he pled guilty to that additional charge.
He attacks a school teacher, for Pete's sake, on a Sunday morning getting ready for class.
Yes, sir. We just had a teacher molested in the bathroom here.
A teacher, sir?
Yes.
Who did it?
We don't know. She went in the bathroom and someone grabbed her.
This guy will do anything. He viciously raped a school teacher in the bathroom at gunpoint.
Hardin was given a combined 50-year prison sentence for both the 2017 murder and the 1997 rape.
What stands out to me about Mr. Hardin is not only the manner in which he committed both of these heinous crimes, but also that he could commit these two crimes so far apart from one another and go for years and years and years, live with that, work in law enforcement.
There's a term that's called parallel personalities, where they can do absolutely horrible things and come back and lead a normal life.
Our ABC affiliate, KHBS, reporting that prior to the crimes, Hardin worked for at least 4 separate law enforcement agencies.
He made his way up to constable, police chief.
Hardin was allegedly fired for excessive force and making poor decisions on the job.
Because this escapee is a former police chief and police officer, he's going to at least be more cognizant of, he could be tracked with a cell phone. He knows not to call relatives, friends, associates, Those kind of things he maybe would think through.
Hardin's gruesome crimes became the subject of an episode in the true crime series, Shattered.
Even if he said he did do it, I couldn't see that side of him.
And later in the 2023 investigation discovery documentary, Devil in the Ozarks.
You know, it's just disgusting to think that one man has that much power to do that.
If he's not a psychopath or a sociopath, they're going to have to redefine the term.
Prison breaks are sort of inevitable. Many prisons and jails are understaffed, like the one in New Orleans maybe had 60% of the manpower they needed to run it. Low pay also doesn't attract people that are the most trustworthy.
Back in the Ozarks, authorities continue the manhunt for Hardin.
I have a lot of faith in our state, local, and federal law enforcement officials. I know that they're doing everything they can do. They're moving heaven and earth to find him. And so I'm hopeful that they'll recapture him soon.
Be vigilant, to just keep your doors locked, you know, just be careful. He is an evil man.